Hey guys, it's Untitled Crunch. I'm Lokesh Kapoor, and in this video, we're going to talk about Astra. Astra is an amazing WordPress theme, and if you're a blogger, you would love this theme because of the fact that it has like all the features that a bloggers need, like a simplistic and minimalistic UI, and a very clean and responsive. It is also fast, and it is SEO ready, and many websites and many bloggers are using and leveraging this theme and having a great ranking and traffic and revenue monetization options and all of it. So without wasting any time, we would see in action how we can use this theme on website and can build a very responsive and clean website for your blog. Okay, and if you talk about a theme for blogging, there are many themes but very few are like very popular, like WordPress, Genesis, Ocean WP, and Astra is of course one of them. So we have it right now installed on our dummy website, but we will show you in a new setup how you can use it. So here's the menu. If I click on any of the item, you can see the archive page like this, and I'm not using any Elementor or any page builder stuff for this website. Everything is built with Astra, Spectra, and all of it. So let me show you on dashboard what plugins I have. I have only Astra and Spectra. Spectra is by Brainstorm Force, the company which has built Astra Pro as well. So Spectra is a WordPress page builder, and I have also star templates for this website, and I have created some posts in my post using FakerPress. Okay, so all of it are the posts just to show you the content, how it looks, because a clean website wouldn't show you like the design that it has. So in the new WordPress, in the new Astra 4.0, you can see Astra dedicated menu where you can see all the options that were previously available in appearance, theme options, Astra options, and but now it is here and it is more navigational, and you can reach very easily to all of these options. You have like all the quick settings, customizer quick settings I can say, and you can easily customize the typography, button styling, color, footer, header, and all of it items. I have activated Spectra already, and here are all the modules that are can be activated when you have Astra Pro plugin installed on website. So it is installed, and I have activated all of these modules that you can see right here. Okay, so let me quickly install a new Astra on my WordPress setup. So let us create a new website. I'm using InstaWP for this purpose. I will name it anything. I can say Astra theme, and I can create a website. Okay, now we have this new row for our newly generated WordPress website, and it is taking a little bit of time for the installation to complete, and when it is done I will get a link. I can also access it from here, and by the time it is installing, let me show you the plugins they have. So the downloads folder, I have Astra add-on plugin that will give me all the functionalities of the Pro version, and this is the Astra newly released WordPress theme. Okay, so this theme has all of the new features, like all of these, and that there are like plenty of things in the new Astra. And if you want to know what are the new features, you can just click on this button and you can watch out this entire video that explains all the new features that have been released with new Astra 4.0. Okay, so let's see if it is done, and let's try it out and see if it is done. Oh yes, it is done. So our website has been installed, and let me quickly go to appearance, and here on themes I can install a new theme, Astra 4.0. Install. I can also install the theme from the library here, because the free version of the Astra is also available on themes library like WordPress, and in order to activate the pro version you have to install the add-on. In WordPress you install GB Premium, and in here you can install Astra Pro add-on. So let's activate this theme for this moment, and let's quickly head over to our plugins. Let's delete our previous ones. Okay, and now click on the add new here and upload plugin. Choose the file. Here's the add-on. Let's open it and install now. We can close this tab for this moment, and it is taking a little bit of time to install the plugin. Now we can activate it. Okay, so now we have Astra Pro installed on website, and in appearance themes we have this Astra. We are good to go. So now let us see what we can see on our front end. So this is the website that we can see at the moment. We have only one post, so let's quickly go to plugin, add a new plugin, FakerPress. This is just to install a few posts on the website so that we can see our design in a much better way. Okay, let us activate it. In FakerPress I can just quickly go to posts and choose like 10 to 18 posts, or probably 14 to 18 posts, and I will keep the existing settings because this video will be stretched a lot if I talk about all of these settings, because this is not relevant for this video. Okay, so it is taking a little bit of time to generate. By time we can customize all of these settings. So let's go to customizer option, and here we can customize every part of our website. It is very intuitive and they have worked a lot on it. So for this customizer to work pretty well on website, what we can do, we can head over to our panel. In case you have your website on a hosting, you can go to your hosting and mandate the PHP configurations. I will change the configurations so that I have like better response time on my customizer. Okay, I will reload it so that I don't see like fluctuations when I click here or click here. It may give you some lagging if you don't have your PHP variable set up in a proper way. You can go to system recommendations to see what the recommended variables values should be. For now, what we can do, we can just head over to site settings, go to here, and here you can say Android Crunch or the name of the website. We have left the tagline. You can also customize the site title from here as well in dashboard, settings, in general. This is the same as the site title, because when you publish it and you reload it, it will be there, right? So next thing, we can add a menu. Before we add it, let's see if we have all the posts here. So now we have all the posts. Let's add a few categories quickly. Now we can assign all of these categories to a post. So now we have all of our categories and posts. Now what we can do, we can head over to our menus and add a new primary menu. And here we can add our categories. Okay, and we can also add custom links here. We can say contact, and about. Let's save it, and let's select this primary menu that we have created, and let's wait for some seconds. And yeah, here we have this menu that we created recently. And now if we reload this page, we can see our menu right here. Okay, this contact, news, and all of those pages. Okay, we didn't like link this about page yet, so we can just add in URL say about and about, or probably we had the same URL, that's why it didn't create. Okay, so the menu thing is done. So now we can change our header. If you want to design your header, quickly go to header builder. This kind of interface will open. You can drag and drop the elements. You can add the elements here by, for example, if I want to add a button here, I can add it. You can set a button, your name, a link, a text, and you can override a design. This is the default button design. You can go to global. You can see these buttons, background color, this hover background color, and text color white. Okay, and rounded shape. So all of this is coming from this default or global button settings, and you can override those settings in the custom button element. You can change the design of it here as well. Okay, and you can add more elements. Like there are plenty of elements that you can add, like divider, HTML, language switcher, toggle, and social media search button like this. Okay, you have plenty of options for a search. It has to be slide search, full screen search, header cover search, or a search box like a box here where the user can input the keyword or text, and that would be very easy. Okay, and you want to change the color of your background, you can click on this settings icon and go to design. You can change the color from here. You can change the bottom border color. You can change the bottom border sizing. You can change the header background for your sticky header. Okay, and you can set them spacing, margin, and all of these things very easily. Okay, for now let us quickly save this header, and let us prepare the blog archive pages. For example, if I click on blogging let me get out of this settings first of all, so you can see this kind of an interface, but we can change it. Go to blog archive, and you can choose any of these layouts: boxed, content boxed, full width, content full width, stretched, or narrow width. Narrow width is a new one. You have plenty of content options like these. Okay, you can go to design. You can change the content colors, post title font. But before we go there, you have options for your blog layout. You have one column grid layout currently set up. We can set it 3 column. Okay, so this would look like this. Let us reload it. Okay, so it will look like this. We can also add some space between these posts like this. Okay, if I decrease the page size, you can see it much better, I guess, this way. Okay, and we also have option for the post pagination style, and we can also display read more as button. Okay, and we can enable the meta. You can disable the featured image, title of blog meta. Okay, publish date, tag, reading time, and all of these settings. Now let us quickly change the layout to a masonry layout. We can also highlight the first post. We can enable date box. We can remove the featured image padding. If we remove the featured image padding, this padding will not be there in the featured image. This top left and right. padding will be removed and it would look like this. This post is not any featured image assigned to it, that's why it looks like this. Okay, so this way you can do it. And you can also have sidebar layout, but it is an archive, so I would choose not to show a sidebar on our archive pages. You can change the layout of your header, banner header. Currently it is the default one. You can probably choose this one, which would look much better, I guess, like this, blogging. Okay. And you have this option to enable it on blog or post pages as well, and you have option to align the items horizontally and vertically as well. Okay, let's publish this for now. So now we have our archive page ready. Okay, now we can click on any of this post, go back from here and click on a single post, and now we have plenty of options to design our single post layout. Let us quickly go to box, which is quite similar to this one. Okay, and we can also enable this content box option, and this is also very similar to the one we had, but the difference is there in how the content is like inside the containers, right? And you have also the full width content option right here. When you have sidebar enabled or you have plenty of elements inside your single post, you will be able to see a magic difference between these container layouts option. For now, let us quickly design our single post, and let's have a sidebar layout for this one. Let's choose the right sidebar. And this is gonna look like this. Okay, so currently we don't have any background on our sidebar layout. Okay, so we can have this box layout, and now you can see the difference. We now have the background on our sidebar items, right? So this was the difference that you can see in these container layouts, right? And we can also set a custom width to our content. We can have author info option enabled. Underneath here you will be able to see the details of the author who has written the post, like this. Okay, you can customize this username from here. Let's quickly write a name, and it's now updated. Good to go. And you can also upload the previous post and remove the featured image padding like we had removed in our blog archive layout. So we can also do it in our single post layout as well. We can enable the related post options to show some related posts which would be embedded by category. Possibly we can enable 2 posts or 3 posts based on our requirements. We have 2 posts right here, let's use 3 at the moment. We can set 3 column layout so that all these 3 posts come in our single row. Okay, we can also query the related post by category, date, and tags as well, category tags. And we have post structure option. We have option to enable meta. We can remove like author info from here. Okay, we can remove this comments option. Okay, so it will only show the category title at the moment. Okay, and we can also enable the post excerpt in our related posts. Okay, we can also design our single post layout. We can edit the section title, section background, okay, all of these settings. But at the moment our web page with the single post looks quite appealing, I guess. Okay, so without checking or manipulating all of these settings, let us quickly add few elements so that your blog page looks quite interesting. let's publish this page in a moment, and let's go back here, and we can also go to menus, sorry, not menus, widgets actually, or we can also go to widgets here. We have two options to do the same thing, and here is our main sidebar. Got it? Okay, so we have all of these widgets, or we have all of these widgets here. You have both the options, okay, to edit your sidebar. So let us add an element here, and let us say heading, and say about me, and here we can set a paragraph where we can say anything like this, and here we can add an image, okay, and go to medium and library. Okay, nothing interesting, so I can choose this image. Let's select it. I can drag it to here, and looks good to me. Let me update this at the moment. For the search bar, I can have all of these settings. Like here, if I click on here, I have all of these display settings. Okay, I can set a border, I can set some radius. Okay, all of these settings are available. Set the dimensions, some advanced settings. Okay, in the archives you have some settings. In the recent comments you have settings with display avatar, display trait, and all of those. Okay, and here we can also set this to full size. Okay, we have some roundedness around it as well, but for the moment let us quickly reload this page to see how it is looking on our single post. And we can possibly group them as well. Here we have option. Okay, here's our header, here's our main sidebar, and here is our group. Okay, so what we can do, we can actually add a group item, group. Okay, so now we have this one right here. So let us put this here instead, but it is now here. Okay, and now we can move these settings to a group. Okay, so now we have this here. This is our paragraph, this is about heading, and this is our image. Okay, now it looks good, I guess. We can reload it from here. It will be on the top of the sidebar like this. It looks nice. We can go to edit, and here we can change the alignment of the text, okay, of the image, align to center. Okay, we can also go to heading, okay, and change its alignment as well to center. Okay, looks perfect, I guess. We can also play with it with all of these settings as well. We can also probably add a button. Okay, buttons, and say contact. Okay, add enter and say hire me, something like this. Okay, so these two buttons are in a new group, I guess. Okay, so what options you have to enable these buttons to the group? Let's first publish it. Let's reload our widgets and open all of these settings. In the main sidebar, we have these buttons here, but we want them inside this group, so we can simply drag these buttons inside our group and update it. And now if we open our website, any single post, we can see these buttons are inside our group. Looks better, I guess, but these buttons are not justified to center, so we can center them. Okay, but if I publish it from here, what will happen? It will be reverted to this group, so I can reload this page instead. Okay, I don't want to see the autosave changes, and now I can go to blog, single post, or I was adding the widgets instead, main sidebar, and these buttons justified items center. Perfect. So this is how you can create a nice single post layout with your information inside it, right? And if you go to group, you have this option to change the color of it as well. If you have a PNG image, probably you can play with it. For now, let me reload this one so that I can see my buttons justified to center. Here is my group block heading, so it is not the group block group, it is the block group. Now I can change the background color to custom color, so lighter would be fine, right? You can also change the link color from here, set a custom padding, dimensions, block spacing, border, some radius you can also give it, and update it as well. If I upload the page, you can see the group has a different color. This is the image completely. So this is like, you have all the possibilities to do it. Fine. So now our website is pretty much ready, but we don't have a nice footer, right? We have all the things set up. So let us go to our customizer and get back here, and we also have this footer builder, and we have this nice options to add elements to footer, right? This 3 columns layout is definitely the one we would be interested in. So go to here and you can choose any heading option, like you can also choose the HTML one, for example. Okay, or you can choose the widget one if you have all the elements in your widgets. Okay, and you can also choose social items as well, like this, and you can probably go here like this, and this looks much better. So for this video I will keep this to an minimal footer like this, but you can definitely go ahead and add elements to your footer and change the columns layout. You can have all of these options to make it inline, stack. You can design it, set the background color, border color, padding, margin, everything is there. It's quite very simple, and I don't waste time in it. So if you want to design your footer with Astra, it's quite simple and you can do it, and you don't need any visual page builder actually to make a website like this. And one thing is missing, I don't have a logo here, so I can select a logo instead. I can skip the cropping and lower with 36 is fine. Let's publish it, and now if we see your website, it looks very nice, I guess. These are our blog archive pages. Okay, we have minimal search option, we have this single page layout, single post layout. Okay, so it's like a complete website and you can go with it. And this was all for today's video. Astra is an amazing plugin, and this website is very fast. If you see, I don't have any cache plugin, any optimization plugin to minify the JavaScript, CSS, or anything like that. So this is a very completely open website, and nothing is minimized. Still the page speed is very fast. Okay, and this is the power of Astra, and that's why people love it, use it, and make money out of it. You can see I have only one plugin installed, that is Astra Pro. Okay, just one plugin. I don't have any cache plugin, I don't have any optimization plugin, I don't have any compressor plugin, I don't have image compression plugin, I don't have any plugin add-ons or theme add-ons, anything like that, right? And I don't have any page builders, just Astra plugin, Astra Pro installed and Astra theme installed, and I have got this very nice website which people can easily use, right? And if you want to use custom layouts in Astra, you can go to Astra custom layouts option. Okay, and here you have option to add custom layouts. You can choose to add a header, footer, 404 page hooks inside post page content. We built our header with customizer, okay, but we can also build it with any other visual page builder as well. For example, I choose header and I can build my header with any visual page builder I have installed it. I can also install Spectra Gutenberg blocks. These are very amazing blocks, and this will give you power to build your header builder and all those elements, or your custom templates, or your custom visuals through Spectra without using any page builder. You can do it in your Gutenberg, and this will help you design your posts as well. You can use the elements inside your post very easily, and custom layouts is just a perk. And here you have option to set the layout to a header. Okay, you have some display conditions. You can display it on the entire website. You have option not to display it on specific elements of your website, specific pages of your website, templates or anything. You can also set it to display for custom users or all the users or the roles as well. So these are all the settings that you have in Astra to show the custom templates, custom layouts. Okay, and you can also use this custom layout options to add some hooks. These are the hooks. Okay, you have some actions to add the hook to any element. So this way you can here using this custom layout option, you can add AdSense ads. You can set the priority, all of these settings. And if you want to know more about the hooks, you can go to Astra hooks visual. Okay, and this is the website that will give you all the details of it. So if you want to use any content here, you can find Astra entry top, Astra entry top. So it is in the content. Okay, so you can find entry top. Here it is. Okay, so if you use an element here, for example, if I set it like this is entry top. Okay, and let me say it, for example, entry top. Okay, so hook is created, right? We have the display conditions. For example, let's set it to entire website. Okay, and publish it. And now let me open any of the post. So here you see it, this is entry top. There's a text that I had written on my custom layout. So this way you don't have to use any plugin or anything, any visual builder to create AdSense ads or embed any content inside your website. So this is very easy with Astra. You have all of these options enabled or available in your website, in your WordPress. Okay, and you can easily manage your website. So you can see I have only just one plugin installed. So this makes your website quite faster, performance ready, SEO ready. Google loves it, gives a amazing authority and rank to content. Okay, considering the power, considering the speed and all of these factors. So this was all for today's video, and if you liked it, please give it a huge thumbs. Let me know which theme you are using or you love to use for your clients, for yourself, and for your points on it. If you have any questions, head out to comment section. I'll be there, and see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.